Okay, friends, gather around. It's time for Ryan's Roses on Kiss FM. So here's what we got. This is what came into us. Dear Ryan, Sisney, Tanya, my husband took a call in front of me and clearly was trying not to say anything. I could hear a woman yelling on the other end. I asked him who it was. He said it was George. His friend George. She heard a woman's voice. So here we go.
Maybe
Penelope
George has like a high-pitched voice.
Look at you defending him. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Innocent until proven guilty.
All right, Penelope, thanks for writing to us. You ask your husband who it was. He says George. What happened next?
So we were in the kitchen. I was making dinner, and he was, helping one of our sons with his homework. And then, so his phone rang, and I could just see that something was, sort of wrong when he picked it up. And he was trying really hard to, not say anything, which I thought was kind of just, a little weird. But I could hear the person on the other end, and it sounded like a woman. And it sounded like she was screaming at him, and I didn't really know.
Arguing with him? Mad?
Yeah, she sounded like she was, yelling at him, and it was he didn't want to say anything, so he was just kind of, sort of silent or saying, okay, just kind of trying to, make the conversation go away, it seemed like.
Dismissive.
And I could hear, yeah, exactly. And I could hear, a few, F-bombs and stuff, and so I kind of just, wasn't really sure what to do, so I sort of just, played it cool so that I could, not, make him be suspicious or anything. And then he said, oh, that was just George. There was this big mess up at work. I need to go check it out. And then he went into his office where his laptop is. And so then I did pick up his phone, and I looked at it, and it said the call was from George. So then I was like, okay, maybe...
Code name.
Maybe... right. I was
Code contact.
Maybe I'm wrong. Or, yeah, exactly. So then I checked texts with, quote, George, and there are no texts on his phone, with that person, at all.
Okay, but here, let me just cut to something here. Why do you think, so he's lying, but why do you think he's cheating? You really don't trust your husband, clearly, to be here now.
There was just something in his eyes that just, he looked panicked in a way that, he didn't want me there with this conversation happening. Right. I could just tell.
Okay, so something is going on behind your back. You don't know if it's infidelity. It could be, but it also could be something else. I mean, this sounds like could be a broader issue. But I want to get organized, and we'll come back and make the call to your husband. It's Kiss, Ryan's Roses. We're in the middle of it. Ryan's Roses. Good timing if he just got here. We've not called Penelope's husband yet, but we're about to. So here's the gist. She thinks her husband's lying because he was on the phone with a woman who was screaming at him. He was trying to get rid of the conversation. She asked him who that was. He says it was George, a guy. She was positive. It's just a woman's voice who was mad, who was intense. I'm not so sure that we know enough to think he's cheating, but why is he lying about who's on the phone? We're going to try and find out. That's what we do. Penelope, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have permission to call him. That's totally fine.
We're going to do that right now. Be very quiet, Penelope. We're going to offer him roses. We're going to find out who's top of mind. Who is he thinking about? George? Penelope? I mean, what's going to happen here? All right, quiet. Here we go, Sissany. I'm dialing now. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Seth?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Serena. I'm calling from Wild Roses. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Great. We're actually a flower shop delivers in the South Bay and parts of Los Angeles and even Orange County. We're offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Just promoting our business. Hopefully you're pleased with our arrangements and you refer us to friends and family.
You're saying, wait, what? What are you saying?
It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. I don't need cash from you or credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. We can start there. They're free. They are absolutely free.
How did you get this number?
You may have purchased something online in the past 6 to 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers from local vendors.
Okay.
Is there anybody you want to send free flowers to? Roses?
Actually, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's
Okay. What's their name? We can write the note and then send them off today or whatever day is more convenient for you.
Yeah, okay. Send them to Anna.
Anna, is that 2 N's or 1 N?
No, A-N-A.
A-N-A. Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
Just put, we can make this work. Don't give up on me.
We can make this work. Oh, that sounds intense. I hope everything's okay.
Seth, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Penelope, on the line. We need to understand what's going on here. Who is Anna? And why the note? Mm-hmm. Seth, are you there?
Yeah.
Seth, just explain to us what's going on. Your wife has reached out to us saying that you...
Wait.
Your wife thinks that you're cheating on her, bro. Are you?
Sounds like my wife is on the line?
Yeah, she's here.
On the line?
Yes, Penelope's on the line.
Yes, I'm on the line.
Who's Anna?
Hey, look, she pursued me, all right?
Hold on a second.
What?
I'm just
Explain.
saying, like, this was not my doing. She pursued me.
Not your
and then
doing.
I
You're
ended
trying
it.
not.
Dude, you're a married guy. What do you mean it's not your doing?
Roses, and you said we can make this
Yes,
work.
you're pursuing her
Right,
at this
like-
point.
You're a victim in this,
friendship,
Seth? You couldn't help yourself?
Listen, she was really upset when I ended it, and I'm just trying to make her feel better, all right?
Hold on.
You're
Okay.
Twilight Zone.
Let me go back a step. Seth, you're married to Penelope. You had an affair with Anna. You broke it off, and now you're trying to be a good guy to her?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel bad. We were friends, and before...
Wait, you feel bad for Anna? What about your wife, bro?
Like, I feel bad all the way around.
Penelope,
I don't
could you
know.
respond to this? What are you thinking?
Did you sleep with her?
That's not important. It's
Obviously,
over.
he did.
Of course, it's important. What do you?
Penelope, do you know Anna?
No, I don't know who this is.
Well, let me tell you what I'm hearing here. I hear your husband had a relationship, had feelings for this woman because he just said, wait a second, we can make this work. Don't give up on me. What do you mean and you just said you're trying to let her, like, a thing for the past, but don't give up on me.
Oh, my
And
Right?
you
So
said,
you're trying
and
to
you
do
said
two
that she was
things.
a friend that your wife clearly didn't know or meet ever.
And she pursued you. So, Seth, look, I got a lot to do. Just tell us right now what's going on.
Look, I'm not cheating on my wife. I'm trying to make things right.
Well, what are you doing with Anna? What are you doing?
Trying to make things right with who? With who? Who are you trying to make things right with? 'Cause it's not me.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to get hurt, and I'm trying to figure out a way that nobody gets hurt.
Too late.
Well, too late for that. All right. Here's the thing, Penelope. Your husband is having, sounds like a relationship with another woman, and his heart's in it. I mean, listen how he's saying, I don't even understand you and how you can be so calm in this moment, but he's seeing another woman named Anna. You need to find out who it is, and you need to decide what you want to do with your husband.
I think I'm just kind of like in shock right now.
I would be too. Wow.
He's having two relationships. He's in two relationships at the same time.
I'm not in a relationship with her anymore. I'm not in a relationship.
Oh,
with
how
her.
convenient.
I feel like
We just said don't give up on me. Well, am I
You're, like,
hearing? Am I
getting
making
caught.
things?
he's like getting caught up in the semantics of this, and like the semantics don't matter. I just feel like he has like completely destroyed our family, and I hope this was worth it because everything is ruined.
Yeah.
So, like,
Hey, listen,
good for you.
Okay,
Listen, I can explain.
All right, you guys explain off air. We've got to move on. Pathological.
Yeah.
Pathological and delusional.
And narcissist.
And calm.
And
How's he
rude.
so calm? I mean, we can make this work. Don't give up on me while his wife's on the phone. It's Ryan's Roses. I don't understand what Seth was trying to say, right? He was saying, I'm not in a relationship. I want to let her down easy. I didn't want anybody to get hurt. Yet he's having an affair with another woman, and he sent her roses saying, we can make this work. Don't give up on me.
Yeah, the card. That was such a good callback, Ryan, because
he made no sense. No sense.
No.
So, and by the way, to be that calm scares me. He could be that calm and that, like, it doesn't bother him. That scares. That's pathological.
Yeah, because he's probably been doing it for a really long time to be that calm, cool, and
he's
collected.
Like numb to it.
I didn't want anyone to get hurt. My wife and anyway. We just did a Ryan's Roses call. It's 1-800-520-1027. Penelope found out that her husband sent roses to another woman named Anna, and he says in the card, we can make this work. Don't give up on me. Then he says he didn't want to hurt anyone. That's why he's sending her roses. And he says he's not having an affair. And when asked if he's sleeping with her, he says that's not important. I mean, the guy made no sense.
No.
It was like we were speaking two different universes of languages. So she's found her husband who has, like, his heart's in this with the other woman. His heart is in it with the other woman. So, okay, what do you do? They have kids. Did she tell us they have kids?
She said,
family,
you ruined
right?
the family.
So what do you do? This is like, what is the next step for Penelope? Do you track down Anna? Do you want to know who that is?
I mean, if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, fine, to get more details of, like, when it began and, like, whatever, but I just cut your losses at this point.
But how could the guy,
good.
if you didn't hear this, I've never heard, or rarely have I heard someone who can be so calm and matter of fact and make no sense while explaining he's not having an affair, but sending roses, we can make this work, don't give up on me. And that answered the question if they're, like,
remember, he kicked off the whole argument with, she pursued me.
Right. It made no, like, go back and listen to this. Go back and listen to this. It made no sense. If I were to read the words on a piece of paper, they don't add up.
But that's what narcissists do. That's what they do. They create these narratives that are actually false.
Gaslighting.
Yes, it is so wild. It's scary, actually.
I don't want any of these people in my life.
No.
But here's the thing. Penelope obviously thought she was marrying a good guy. How awful is it to, like, I mean, like, if it were me, I would say, how do I suck so bad in the judgment department?
I know what you mean.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, how can I be so naive not to have seen?
Exactly.
This guy's pathological and delusional.
The red flags, or maybe she did say the red flags and just chose to ignore them.
Or maybe people change.
Gosh,
Natalia,
I hope not.
Culver
That
City.
bad.
Well, by the way, I spent a lot of time in Culver City, Natalia. I love it down there.
It's cute.
Oh,
The Sony lot.
It's
the Sony lot where
great.
they take Wheel of Fortune is there.
that's where I grew up, so it's, in my opinion, the best.
A lot of great spots to walk to. Okay, that's not where we're here. We're talking about Ryan's Roses right now. And you heard Penelope, and you heard Seth. What's your view?
I mean, the least I can say is that it was fascinating because he's trying to make it seem like he's innocent, but he's like, one, because he broke it off, good for you, buddy, but also that he didn't pursue her. So it's like he thinks he's this big hero in this situation, but really he's just like a narcissist.
You're calling it hero's complex.
Is that a thing?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
That's honestly what I was.
A hero complex?
I never heard of that.
When I was listening to it, that was my first thought. I was like, this guy has a total hero complex, and is just like a dictionary narcissist, if I've ever heard one.
Did you look it up, Tanya? Is there something called that?
Yeah, it's an actual thing, yeah.
What does it say about anything else?
It's a psychological disorder that causes a person to seek recognition for heroism. So basically, they create these
things to be the hero. They create the tragic issues to be the problem solver.
Right.
I don't like it. As a matter of fact, it scares me. That guy's frightening. what
that's
he was
all I'm
able
saying.
to do was frightening. Natalia, are you in a relationship?
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
Well, good for you. You don't have to deal with the Seths of the world. Thank you for listening. Take good care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Heroes complex. That's a first.
Same. I was
Never
like,
heard that.
Yeah.
But so it's like, I mean, there are people in my life that I know like to create a little problem to then solve it and then tell you about it. Why are you staring at me?
Because
Care to explain more?
Yeah, it's one of the people here. Matter of fact,
it's one of the people here.
I'm not naming names.
Is it me?
Yes.
No,
okay, you
it's
got
not
it. No, it's not.
Tanya.
It's not Tanya.
It's not me.
And it's not here in the show, but here on the iHeart team. Not a DJ.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You know who it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Moving.